Hey everybody who loves Warm Beach Camp, Ed McDowell here. And I'm here with my very good friend Evan. And he and Molly, they have loved deeply on this place for years. And Evan, I just want to throw it your way and say, what God been saying to you lately? What's on your heart?
Ed, you're just reading through Colossians, and the book of Colossians describes this beautiful Jesus, and I love what it says about He holds everything together. And I thought about, wow, the intimacy of having a relationship with Jesus. It's so specific. I'm just greatly humbled, and that's been a sweet thing for me just recently.
Oh, that's beautiful. When I think about Kids to Camp, I think that's exactly what we're trying to get to.
Well, the reason I love camp is I was drugged to camp. I tell people that when I was young, I had a drug problem. I got drugged to church, and I grew up in the church. Never heard it, never loved. I couldn't wait to get out of the house. And I was when I was a junior in high school. Somehow miraculously, I genuinely can't tell you how I got to camp, but I got drugged to camp too, and somehow heard about this Jesus.
Wow.
And the last thing I wanted to do, and I'd say it genuine, the last thing I wanted to do was follow
Yeah.
Christ. I fell down on my knees. I gave my life to the Lord. And anyway, here I am 47 years later, still changed, and still the mystery of this beautiful, intimate relationship with Jesus, and He changed my life. So.
Well, and isn't that really what compels you, to jump in on this Kids to Camp benefit?
I know people are changed at camp, and I know that was 47 years ago, but is camp still relevant
Oh.
today?
So what's fun about the auction? I mean, you've done it a few times. What's fun about it for you?
Well, the fun thing for me is I have a particular heart if somebody could use something.
Yeah.
For example, this beautiful new barbecue that you wouldn't buy yourself,
Yeah.
but it might be fun to have.
Yep.
And if I could send a kid to camp too.
So we're here today to invite everybody to get involved. If there's still time to, if you want to say, hey, I want to give something to the auction, they can do that. If you want to get ready to give to it, you can jump on right now, kids2camp auction.com, and you can give right now. But then we got this great thing happening in August 19th through 25th is the online. And you know what we're doing for pickup when you come to get your stuff this year? We're doing an ice cream social.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
You gonna be there?
yes, yeah.
So helping loving that ice cream?
I will,
Yeah.
well, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be helping load stuff up. I'm gonna be enjoying ice cream and fellowship.
Well, one thing I'd like to encourage people too, if you've really been blessed with something, a few years ago was the Instapot. If you hadn't had an Instapot, see what that could really do.
Yeah.
If there's something that you see in somebody else that they've really been blessed,
Yeah.
would you even consider donating that? You'll have more fun blessing other people with something that really benefits them. And that's the kind of stuff that gets me fired up.
Yeah.
And so there's some things out there that people use and enjoy and really benefit from. I thought, boy, everyone, if you have anything in your head that says everybody should have one of these, and whoa, that's a little bit of a stretch, would you even consider donating that? Because you could bless others. This is a fun. This
It
is a
is.
fun adventure
It
we're
is a
on.
lot of fun.
And we can really
Yeah.
be community
Yeah.
along with bringing kids to camp.
Yeah, getting to do it together is such a blessing. And circle back though, so you've given your life to the Lord at camp, and it's these many years later. If you could leave everybody with just one thought in this storytelling, what would you leave them with?
I was just talking about. I'm sorry. I was thinking about my brother I lost last year, and I was reading through Ecclesiastes. There's a time to live, and a time to die. And I think about later on in Ecclesiastes 3, it talks about He puts eternity in your hearts, and eternity is not that far off, and yet eternity is happening today here at camp. Things
Yeah.
are being changed in eternity.
Yep.
And am I motivated by that? Absolutely.
Mhm.
To say we've got to support this. And for some reason, very humbly, he uses people like us.
Hmm.
It could be donating an Instapot.
Hmm.
But to get somebody who didn't have ears to hear, like me, I know it happens all the time, because the gospel is the good news. The gospel is so clear and
Yep.
beautiful,
It is.
and if you have ears to hear it,
Mhm.
it changes your life. And
Oh.
I'm living proof of that. I'm a goofy little guy that's 47 years later still fired up and inspired up, and deeply touched by
Mm.
that relationship with Jesus.
Wow. Evan, thank you.
Oh, I'm thankful for you.
Oh,
No, that's not going to work. We've both been vaccinated, so it's okay.
Blessings.